little bit interesting. Like, why is he wearing a robe? And then that guy with his dolly. So there's definitely some things I know I'm gonna have probably some opinions about or some perspectives on, but I'm just not quite ready to give them, share them yet because I do need to watch it again. But what I will say is this: one of the things I didn't like, that I noticed, was the guy with the dolly. It seemed like he made such a big deal about one of the other guys, and then I didn't. It almost seemed like he was again. When he went to tell Tasia, it was almost like, mommy, mommy, this is what happened. And I'm thinking, you're there to date her. Why it's almost like every season this sort of thing happens where something happens between two girls, in this instance two men. Two of the ladies may have an issue, two of the men may have an issue, and they go and tell the person. I'm like, why can't they just, I mean, this is like conflict resolution 101. Why can't they just work it out? Why do they feel they one always feels like and they need to run and tell um the bachelorette or the bachelor? I just don't understand it. And it did not backfire because now I am getting into that episode, but it did not backfire because they both did receive a rose. But I will say it just made me look at the guy with the dolly a little different. Like, come on. And then he, is definitely a lot of talk because then he's all oiled up in the octagon or whatever it is in the cage. And then he kind of backs out of that very real moment where he could have let his frustrations and let the guy know how he really felt about him. But he's like, oh, my shoulder. And again, this is not, look, I don't know the guy. I don't know. Obviously, we all, have trauma in our bodies at some point in time, potentially, and have to deal with that. But I just felt like it was a little, it was, it just didn't rub me the right way. So there you have it. That's my little opinion based off of the last